Every night, it's the same old situation. Same old situation. Little dog butts and getting all radical right about the time I'm starting the stream. Why they do that? 85% done. Yeah. Cause here I am on the road again. Here I am up on the stage. Here I go, whoa, whoa, playing the star again. Here I go, whoa, turn the page. Cause here I am. Oh, okay, never mind. Anyway, howdy, this is PaleRider, and welcome, and here I am. Welcome to Assassin's Creed Syndicate. And I'm gonna knock it off. No. I'm gonna change to Eevee, see what happens. Oh, could you guys like get off me? Get off of me. Go play with each other. No, not on me. No. No. Okay. So last night, hey Alan, what's up? Last night, Boonabug said, there it is! The Darkest Hour, World War II. That is where I am headed. I am doing the Darkest Hour tonight. It might take a couple nights to do this, but I'm getting close to the end of the game, so I need to do that. This is Sequence 8, which is the last one. What the hell's going on here? Come on. Oh, there we go. I just pressed the wrong buttons. Okay, sequence 1 through 8. I think this locked one down there is probably either an epilogue or it might just be the Darkest Hour one. I don't know. But if I go to sequence 8 and look, there's only 4 sequences or 4 memories in the sequence, and I already have 2 of them done. So there's only 2 more sequences in this, and maybe this is an epilogue that locked one down there, or maybe it's this Darkest Hour. We'll find out. I don't think it's. I think it's the Darkest Hour. Oh no, here's the Darkest Hour one. Never mind. So there is going to be some kind of epilogue, but I'm still pretty damn close. Elizabeth, what's up? Lizzie. I will call you Lizzie. Because you still haven't. You still never mentioned if it was Elisa or Eliza or Elisa or Eliza. Elisa. I think it's Elisa, right? Say number 1, Elisa. Number 2, Eliza. Or Elijah.
There you are.
So I was saying that chick from Angel and all them other shows, she spells her name like that, and it's Elijah. Elijah Dushku. I don't know where Dushku came from. It sounds douchey. Douchebaggy. Douchebaggery. So we used to say about 10 years ago all the time, douchebaggery. That is just douchebaggery. Number 1, okay, Lisa.
Here now.
Elisa.
Come on.
I probably could have frickin' taken a fast travel over here. I don't know why I'm riding the whole way. Going through neighborhoods.
Go on.
Okay, this is it. Oh, hey, there is a yellow thing up here, too. Glitch thingy. Right up there. Up there. Over there. Over there, sir. Over there. Did I miss it? Did I get it? There it is. Hey, and it worked. It worked that time. Man, I got to be up to maybe 900 now? No. 890, I bet. Let's see. 890. Yep. Hey, Zero, what's up? Elijah Dushku. I know that name cracks me up. She's a badass bitch, though, inside the shows that she's on. She's like crazy, crazy cool. She plays on Buffy, she played... Okay, so in Buffy the Vampire Slayer... if a vampire slayer dies, there's a bunch of potential vampire slayers. Oh shit! No! 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 Okay, I'm gonna get over here. Where am I? Oh god! I hear it! I hear it! It's over there! Okay, let me put it on pause a second. So there's potential vampire slayers. There's like a bunch of them all over the world. And only one of them gets chosen, so there can be only one. You know, there can be only one. Like Highlander. And so there's one episode in Buffy where she dies. Actually, she gets pulled into hell. She doesn't die. She gets pulled into hell. Angel, when he's the bad angel, Angelicus or something, Angelus, whatever his name is, he sends her to hell somehow, but not actually killing her. But since she's in hell, officially she's dead on Earth. So they make the powers. Damn it! Would you get off of my cord all the time? I know you like to lay at my feet, but that's a cord. She looks at me like, don't tell me. Anyway, so, what was her name? Faith. Her name is Faith. She becomes the new vampire slayer, but she's like really psychotic. And then Buffy comes back, so now there's two of them, and she's kind of like her arch enemy for a while. But then she actually starts turning into being halfway good. I think Angel actually later in the series starts helping her out and makes her out to change, helps her change her mind and become less psychotic. Because Angel, was a really psychotic vampire, and then he becomes good. He gets a soul and all this shit. So he kind of shows her some kindness, and then she, little by little, starts being a decent person. But she's still pretty wild, pretty much a wild child. I liked her character. I always liked her character. Pretty good. There you go. 011 011 000 1111 0010. I'm not going to go on all the way. Okay, here we go.
of the future. Follow Lydia Fry. She will lead you to me.
Follow Lydia Fry. Yeah, this is I'm not sure which one. It's either Evie or Jacob's granddaughter, I think. I think it'll say probably. It's one of them's granddaughter. She looks like just like Evie though. Well, not exactly, but close. Pretty damn close. Put her in the face. Almost exactly like Evie. They just made her just a touch different. I think her eyes are a little bit further apart or something. Giving her some Down syndrome look or something. But she almost is exactly like Evie. I think her face is a little bit different. Shape different, and that's about it. But God, she looks so much like her. It's kind of uncanny how they did that. Made her almost exactly like her, but not quite, you know. You can tell the difference. And she don't have the cool braids like Evie either. Anyway, let's see. Damn, that's a nice view. Oh, I already read that. I wonder how many people worked on the map, on this map. I take them for granted often. Yeah. And look at Unity. The map on Unity was crazy. Let's look at the map on this one. This is a whole separate map. It's pretty much the same, but yeah, these maps are really, really good, man. Especially when you can go top view or you can kind of get a sideways view. You can actually see every single house. Pretty cool. Even some spotlights. And the London Bridge, which is just being built here, I think, right now. Wait, no, I think it was already built. It was built before World War I. I don't even know what date the London Bridge was built. I know they redid it though at one point, and they tore it down and then they redid it. And the original one is actually in Arizona right now. They took it down piece by piece and shipped it to Arizona. Some rich dude, and built it in the desert. Rebuilt it in the desert somewhere. What was that about the generator? Generator are connected to electric devices. I don't know. Okay, use the generator to attract a spy. Okay, wait. Okay, oh, those are the spies? Eliminate the spies. Can I? Oh, there we go. Well, let's see what kind of clothes is she wearing. Can I, she's got a completely different skill tree, huh? No, it's the same skill tree. No, it's completely different, but it's all opened up. It's not completely different, but it's got a lot of the same things as Evie did. It doesn't have, it's up to a point. It just doesn't have the ones under it. The 5th and 6th level ones. Got a base. Can't change her gear. So use the generator. Hold.
What? Don't worry. It's just the generator acting up. I'll see to it.
I'll check it out, man. No worries. I'll check it out. It won't be the end of me at all. Oh shit, all of them are coming? Oh, she don't have the looting thing. I don't think so.
Stop right there.
That's not very polite.
Even in these trying times, we must never forget the laws of common courtesy. Arms down.
Winston Churchill. He's pretty
We
young.
appear to have been following the same trail, Miss Fry.
That's
I
not
got
how he
here
looked in
first.
World War. Well, maybe in
You are to
World
be
War One.
commended. I fear, however, that we have not wholly rooted out evil in this vicinity.
Here's another radio.
Accompany me, if you would be so kind. That second device must be found, or new waves of Zeppelins will soon blanket the heavens.
Short on soldiers, are we?
If you could put your considerable talents to good use at Tower Bridge, you would have the thanks of a brave but beleaguered nation.
I would settle for the right to vote.
Okay, now what now? Must be old because London Bridge is fallen down. Is a old nursery rhyme. Tower Bridge was finished in 1894. Thought I planned to watch Devil's Advocate before sleep. Oh. Hey, Henrik, what's up? Never seen Devil's Advocate? Never seen the Devil's Advocate. That's a good one, man. I liked it. I haven't watched it in years, though, but I have the picture, or a poster. I have a big old freaking movie poster of that movie. He was late 30s at that point. Well, he was in late 30s in World War One. Yeah, he was like in his 60s, I think, during World War II. And exceptionally apt Florida law firm with a high-end boss, the biggest opportunity of his career to date. Oh, I missed something. Not sure what that's. Oh yeah, that's right. The plot to the movie. Recommend it with Keanu Reeves and Al Pacino and Charlize Theron. Charlize, is that how you say her name? Pale cut out for me. Oh.
We have word of further spies near Tower Bridge.
You do be cutting out.
I have no doubt they'll have information.
I'll put it on pause a
the
minute.
radio.
So I was trying to read. Hope it's not cutting out like it was last night. I might have to go reset this frickin' modem tomorrow. Okay, information about the radios. They're all in far off lands. Oh shit! Wow. Why? There's the bridge. Yeah, in the other part of the game, the bridge ain't even there yet because that was in 1868. Thereabouts. But I think there was an original London Bridge. And it was... From what I don't know. Type in, if you... I don't know. I'll do it later. I need to type it in. London Bridge, Arizona. Is that bad guys? No, those are just soldiers. But I'm in a freaking restricted area. Damn it, I don't want to kill no soldiers. That's just not right. Where the hell's this thing I'm looking for? It's right in the middle of all of them. Why would they make me do that? Working for Churchill here. I'm going to go kill his own men. Unless these are bad guys. I don't know what that is. See, that one is like hooked up to that generator. Maybe I could just knock them out. Let's see. If they got information about these radios, okay, so the radios are enemy radios. I mean, like spy radios. So if he's got information about the radio, maybe he's a spy on all these guys are bad guys anyway. So maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe if I just blow one of them up and see what happens. How about if I throw it way over there? How about right in the middle of these guys? Whoa! Oh, I knocked that guy. Oh, he's down too. So I really wanted to do this without hurting anybody, but it's just not going to happen. I'm just convincing myself that these are all spies. Guy from Arizona that bought the 1825 bridge was a really rich oil exporter or something, and I guess he wanted the bridge. Yeah. English soldiers can be killed. We all know that the U.S. bailed them out. Hey, the freaking Brits were holding their freaking own, though, pretty damn good. The only reason we had to bail them out is because there was just too much going on, man. Freaking, especially in World War II, the German freaking Blitz. There's one.
Where is it?
Is that one on the bridge itself? I don't want to go to that one yet. Let's go to the other one. I don't mind spoilers if things rely on a twist to be interesting. I don't think they're worth seeing. Actually, some twists are really, really cool. Like The Sixth Sense. I'm usually pretty good at judging what's going on in a movie and can figure out the plot pretty quick. But for the life of me, I did not know the twist in that movie at first, when I first saw it. I had no clue. And a couple of the M. Night Shyamalan movies, I didn't know the twist to. What, did he do? Yeah, he did The Sixth Sense also, didn't he? Most of his, though, were pretty easy to figure out. And there was another movie. I don't know who did this one. Was it M. Night Shyamalan too? Unbreakable. It was another Bruce Willis movie. I didn't know the twist in that until it happened. Try the same thing again. Let's throw this on top of everybody. Can I throw it all the way over there? Close. Let me get a little closer. A little closer. Yeah. That's so funny. Can I, like, spike that guy in the head? Oh, he's too far away now. Oh, this one. Damn, everybody's going down. Like a whore on prom night. That just cracks me up. I don't know why. He's too far away. Is there somebody else coming? God, there's more coming down. So I killed everybody else, but let's just knock this one out. Let him survive. To tell the tale. It was pretty messed up, so I was restored completely. It was restored completely after he died. Yeah. Brits butchered a fair amount of them, and in the air they were holding up quite well. Yep. Although they were running out of planes. Those freaking Spitfires were freaking hella planes, though. They were really good planes. Until the Mustang, P-51 Mustang, they brought those in from America, and the Brits were using those too, and American airmen were actually annexing to the British. They had to quit the American Air Force and work for the British to help, and a lot of them did. A lot of Americans did before we entered the war, and then after we entered the war, you know, then they were took back into their American units. But there was a lot of Americans that actually flew with the Brits in American planes. Well, actually, I think at first they were flying the Spitfires with the Brits. Then they switched to, well, as many as they could, to the P-51 Mustangs. P-51C, I think, at first, and then they brought out the Ds later in the war. By Normandy, they had the Ds, which were by far the best fighter plane, propellered fighter plane ever made. Until they came out with the jets. The ending of The Sixth Sense took us all by surprise. Yep. And Unbreakable was so freaking good, man. I love that movie. And then they have the two. They have two sequels to that, Glass, and God, I can't remember the other one. But it's about that psycho dude. The other one that had captured some girl. I think more than one. He was like he'd capture him, and he was some kind of serial killer. I can't remember the name of that one. That was pretty good, though. I don't know about that Zero. If you look at the war before the U.S. involvement, there was hardly much of a fight going on. No, seriously, Elizabeth, the Brits were holding their own. They were losing, yes, but they were holding their own pretty freaking good, considering what was going on. They were the only standout in Europe at the time. They were fighting all of freaking Europe because the Germans had taken over Europe, and so they had annexed all the freaking other militaries and conscripted a lot of people from the other countries and had the power of all the other freaking countries against one little freaking island nation. They were doing the best that they could, and they might have fell pretty quick if we wouldn't have jumped in, but they were still freaking holding their own. Like nobody could have freaking survived what they survived. It was crazy how much was going on, and they were the last standing in Europe, except for freaking Russia, but they don't count. They were doing it for other reasons. And Russia had a way bigger military than the Brits. World War I was more political, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't know as much about World War I as I do World War II. And I'm not even sure how the Brits were doing before the Americans came in that war. I know that it was a mess war. It was trench warfare with freaking mustard gas and nerve gas and just freaking a mess, man. It was the worst war that ever happened. And nobody knew what the fuck they were doing. Germans were almost to Versailles. Everybody was in panic. Russia falling apart, meaning without the U.S., Germany could have gone full steam ahead into France. They did go full steam ahead into France in World War II. I don't know are you talking to World War I again? You're thinking of World War II, Pale? I know, that's what I've been talking about, World War II. Like I said, I don't know a lot about World War I. I've studied the shit out of World War II, though. I know the basics of World War I, but I don't know a lot about the troop movements and who had what at what time and shit like that. I know that it was freaking hell on earth for both sides. And even then, Germany was conquering the world due to British incompetence. That's no. I really got to disagree with you on this. I mean, we can, agree to disagree, because I seriously do not think it had anything to do with incompetence. They fucking held their own more than any other fucking country in Europe. Every single country in Europe fell to the Nazis, except for the British. And they held out for almost 2 years before the Americans even came close to even joining. And in 42, the Americans came to help a little bit, but they were more interested in Africa at that time. And they helped keep the British from falling, but they were trying to get the rest the Germans out of freaking Africa and around out of the Mediterranean area at first. So they were concentrating on that. And I know because my grandfather was in the whole freaking battle from the beginning. And he told me all about it, man. And we watched a lot of war movies together, which are not completely accurate. But as we were watching them, he would tell me the inaccuracies about them. They were too high and mighty due to their empire legacy. I just don't see that. All Europe countries at that time were all high and mighty, and they were all still freaking imperialists. They were all freaking, even France, with just, even after the British Empire was falling apart, freaking France tried to take over the world with Napoleon. The Indians and Australians did a lot of the grunt work in World War II. The English get all the credit. No, not really. Gallipoli was freaking Australians. And Indians both, but mostly Australians, and they all they got slaughtered. Yeah. I don't think the English get all the credit. I think the English get credit for what they were due. They get credit for being the only country left in Europe that wasn't controlled by the Nazis or Italy. Or, well, Italy was pretty much controlled by the Nazis also at that point. And not even just Europe, all of Northern Africa and most of the freaking Middle East. But I think the Australians get a lot of credit for what they did, because they did do a lot. That was, well, Gallipoli actually was World War I, wasn't it? I don't even remember. God, I'm so mixed up right now about it. Brits outright deny new technology pale, and the naval arms treaty was the reason they lost thousands of innocent people to the submarines. Well, that just still doesn't, it doesn't negate how they held out against the Germans. And yeah, they lost. The German, you got to realize that the Germans, especially in World War II, I'm not even going to talk about World War I, because like I said, I don't know enough about World War I to really talk about it. But in World War II, the Germans were freaking insane. They were freaking all hopped up on freaking meth and just plowing through Europe. And they were, if you've ever been around people that do a lot of freaking meth, you know how pretty psychotic you can get. Can you imagine tens of thousands of guys coming at you, all fucking hopped up on meth, and just freaking plowing through villages and freaking towns and just taking over? The Germans were, I don't know, I can't explain it, man. I just know that I give the British a lot, well, more credit than I do anybody else that was in Europe at that time. And yeah, they would have fell if the Americans wouldn't have joined the war. Yes, that's a fact. But we don't know how long they would have held out. They could have freaking held out a couple more years, maybe. We don't know. They were fucking gangster, man. They were freaking just holding their own so freaking well, man. More than any other country in the history of the world that was being sacked by something that was that freaking powerful. And yeah, they made mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Humans aren't perfect. The Americans made a hell of a lot of mistakes too. And then the Germans made some mistakes, quite a bit, or they might have freaking won. But if it wasn't for some very lucky maneuvers and real strong coincidences, the Germans might have even wiped the Americans out in World War II. There was some weird shit that went on around D-Day that kept us from getting totally freaking wiped out. There was some like God intervention going on that kept us from freaking getting wiped out, you know? So it wasn't all just the Americans trying to being, you know, well, they were a force, but the Americans were our Navy was completely destroyed. But we were not prepared. We didn't even have money into our military. Since World War I, they stopped producing a lot of the freaking military, and we had to ramp up production like overnight, and that pretty much saved us, because they started just completely throwing the regulations out the window and started building these things like they should have built them in the first place, like they should do now, and just freaking got them out there, you know, and got them, and they built up equipment really quick. But anyway, now let me finish reading this. I think the denial of technology was pretty universal at that point, too. Except for the Germans. They were freaking right on it, man. I'm not dogging on the English soldiers, the people running it. Italy had the same problem. Germany won most of World War II on a bluff. They didn't even have running tanks during the invasion of Poland. They fought France because their military leaders they won France because their military leaders didn't believe anyone could pass the Ardennes. Was there even any battles in the Ardennes at the beginning of the war? I thought Battle of the Bulge and all that happened after Normandy, after freaking, 44. What is your problem? Get away. Go. Shoot. Go. Get. Anyway. I know they rolled right to Paris, but there's a lot of ways to get to Paris from Germany without going through Belgium. They went there. There's a line. It was a freaking Magna something line that was covered the whole border between France and Germany at the time. They had their own border. They didn't have to go through the Ardennes to get to France. It was the Magna something line. I can't remember what it's called exactly. It slipped my mind, but it was a buildup of bunkers and tank freaking busters, and it was like miles thick of fortifications and traps and shit like that so they can get through. And somehow the Germans figured out how to get through that and got through it. And that's how they got to Paris. Manningot. Is that what you call it? And the French military didn't think Germans would go around it at all. Yeah, the Germans went right through it too at points. They found some weak points, and it was because the French didn't think the Germans would do it. Like you said, the French didn't think the Germans could get through it or go around it or anything else, but they did get through it in a lot of points. And after that, the French just laid down, man, and let them. About denial of tactics, Hitler denied jet airplanes, and the STG-44 became because they looked ugly. Well, he must have changed his mind, or somebody changed their mind, because they were the first ones with jet freaking engines in the world. And I don't know about the freaking STG-44. I'm not sure what that is. I know a lot about the prop engine planes of World War II, but I don't know a lot about the jets. I know that they did have couple planes. Was the U-2 was one of them, wasn't it? One of the jets. They would have had them in 41 with early prototypes, but oh yeah, I heard about that. Well, they probably could have, like I said, there was a lot of mistakes on all sides, and I think the Germans probably could have won the war if they would have went about it a lot differently. But luckily they didn't, or we'd all be freaking Nazis right now, and that would suck. But everybody made mistakes. I just think that the Brits outlasted everybody else in Europe, and that should give them so much freaking credit for that. They should be praised by all of Europe for that, or all of you, including probably half the United States. There was some freaking TV series that was based on that. I haven't never watched it, but something about the tower or something. I don't know. Well, the freaking game Wolfenstein was based on that too. Germans taking over the world in World War II. But it was a series of events that happened, and everybody had a part in it. And the French, even the French underground and other partisans in other countries, in your country probably, they had a lot of partisans. I'm pretty sure that fought against Germans behind the scenes, guerrilla warfare and shit. The Greeks did, the freaking Romanis, or the Romanians, Hungary, Yugoslavia, all of them had their own partisans that were fighting, and all of them helped, and all of them freaking together came together to freaking get rid of the Germans, you know. Luckily, the Italians got out early. Anyway, let me get back to the game here.
Getting closer. The radio's close to the river, but I need more than this.
Anyway, I give the Brits a lot of credit for surviving and standing up and not just bending over and letting the Germans take over. Because if it wouldn't have been for them, the Americans would not even have had a foothold in Europe. They could have took over. Where's the last one at? It's way over there somewhere. They could have started in. Can I get up there? Where's that going to take me? They could have started in Africa the way they did, and then came up through Italy. But then they would have had to try to make it past freaking Alps and into France. Well, I guess they could have went on the coast of France, tried to work their way up, but it would have been hard fought all the way, man. I don't think the Americans would have did it by themselves. Like I said, we weren't prepared either. We were far from prepared. Luckily, we had a lot of automakers and steel workers and shit like that. Oh shit. I don't want to kill him. But we had the infrastructure and the factories in place at the time, so that we could ramp up production pretty quick. That's the only thing that saved any of us. What the hell? I thought it was this direction. How in the hell did it get over there? I was looking at it a while ago. No, 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 no! Son of a bitch! I didn't make it. Just jump. Bell Chamberlain did not help UK's case. Winston was a very welcome change, but it did not come soon enough. He actually had a pair. Yeah. Oh, balls, yeah. How are these assholes still taking over? Wow, where are all of them coming from? They're still coming. What happened to the freaking combo thing? I was trying to do that combo with more than those last couple people there.
The radio's in the bridge itself.
It wasn't working.
North Tower. I should drop by and say hello.
Anyway, I forgot a lot of the knowledge of all that stuff over the years, but
Untie me right now. That's my boat.
I used to read a lot about World War II because of my grandfather. He was in the Army for 28 years, starting in World War II, all the way through the Korean War. And he was like a big fountain of information about history. So he'd tell me all this stuff, and then I would look it all up. I'd go to the library. Back in the day, we didn't have freaking... Oh, shoot. Oh, I almost screwed that one up, too. Now, where is this place that I'm looking for? It's behind me again? It's on that boat. Wait, where is it? Is it in the tower? Son of a bitch. Okay, I was over there just now, and it was pointing me over this way. Okay, without getting a bunch of people after me. That's what I thought it was. I was just right here, and I looked for it, and it was pointing me back that direction. I was just right down there on that ship right there. How do I get up there? No. I was trying to climb up the freaking rail. There you go. Can you go? I don't see what good this is going to do me. It's not going to get me high enough, is it? Maybe if I stand up here, I can get up a little higher. Okay, there we go. Oh, come on. I can't even freaking grab where I want to grab. No. It's trying to get me to jump down there, and if I jump down there, I'm going to be pissed if I do it by accident. Okay. How the hell? Can I jump backwards? No. I need to get rid of this guy over here. Is there any more? Okay, there we go. Maybe. Went right under it, didn't I? See, I remember doing this before, and I stood on one of these, and seems like I went straight to one of the other posts on the other side. No, post. Oh, son of a bitch. Maybe. I doubt it. Oh, there it is. Okay. There's another one right next to me somewhere. Where's that at? Under. Whee! I couldn't even see him go in. 900. Oh shit. Where is this? Is that it? I can't even click on it. Too close to it. It's under me, huh? It's down there. I think I'm gonna have. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait until I go. Oh, from that leap of faith back there. Okay, never mind. Can I get up again, please? What the hell is this? Oh, it's a freaking howitzer or something that was blowed up. Do what now?
But this still don't seem right to me. London burning by our own hand. You've got to look at the bigger picture. Even now, our influence is growing every day. What's she doing here?
She's not even armed. Why would I kill an unarmed lady? That's not nice. At least the other guys were fighting back. What we got here? Can't look at it. Oh.
It is done, sir.
Let us postpone celebrations. One of the bloody blimps has broken through. Not to worry. I have a contingency plan.
Now what? Wait. Reach the aircraft gun. Anti-aircraft gun. Where's it at? Under me? Wait.
Mr. Churchill.
These my guys.
Mr. Churchill is wrong. But I have pointed at things before.
Now what?
Clear the sky of planes and let our boys take the second.
Come on, Red Heron.
More trouble coming.
Is there more? Oh, wait, there's one. Oh shit, almost dead. Come on, how come I can't hit them? I'm so bad. Blow up that friggin' Zeppelin.
Enemies on the way. Get ready for them. Guns ready. Look out! We're being boarded. Fight them off.
Blow up that Zeppelin. Wait, we're moving. Where the hell's the planes? There's one. that it? Oh, hey, let's blow it up. Blowing. Assassin's Creed War Thunder.
Heartwarming sight, Miss Fry.
Your remarkably armed boat deserves a share of recognition.
One of my experimental projects when I was Lord of the Admiralty. I haven't always been a man of shadows.
And I suppose this victory will thrust you back into the limelight.
We may have struck a blow against the enemy, but London is still riddled with German agents. Currently, there's a new group, unlike anything I've seen before. Theirs is a fanatical, almost religious fervor.
And you believe I'm the woman to flush them out?
Indeed. I dare not approach Mr. Asquith without firmer evidence, but I believe they pose an immediate threat. If you concede to this, I give you my word that once I've battled my way back into Parliament, I shall see if something can't be done about your request.
Asquith? Maybe he's the bad guy. Just wants to
As you're
show
aware,
him.
a vote can be far more lethal than a bullet or a blade.
I'm thirsty. Looks like they just reused Evie but removed the freckles. Can't tell. I think her face is shaped just a little bit different. Her chin, for one. And her mouth is a little smaller, I think. And her eyes look a little different, but not much. I mean, they just made subtle, little small, subtle changes. Pretty much that's what they did. They just reused Evie. Oh God, it's Minerva.
Once I walked the earth as you do. I was born to the Illuminat caste in the city of Phaon in the year 2195 of the Isu era. Now I travel the vast corridors of your machines, adrift here within the gray. But I grow stronger. The world is nearly ready for my return. And so I have summoned you to this war-torn simulation to tell you a story. It is our story.
Was that Minerva or Juno? It looked like Minerva to me. Earned 4 skill points. I don't have any skills. Or, wait. Yeah. I don't have any skills left. XP boost, no. W, that must be Winston Churchill. So there's so much going on in this map, new map now. Need to go do some of them. Letters from the front. Oh wait, I need to do some viewpoints. There's the glitch to get back, I think. Yeah. What did it say? Portal? Portal to 1868. Yep. There's one there. Is that it? Just 3 of them? That'll open up the map so I can see what's going on. That's the Tower of London right there. So this is actually a different part of the river than is in the game. I don't know where the Tower of London is in comparison to like Parliament and Big Ben and all that. But even in the game, when you went to the main part of the game, when you go to the Tower of London, you're not in the main map anymore. the two times that I had to go with Evie. So, anyway, let me go get the sync points. Train safe is full. I can't even get to it, buddy. Oh, it's on the other side. Oh, okay. There we go. Hey, Eagle. This is my spot. Get away. There we go. Now it opened up all the collectibles in this area. Looks mostly like glitches. There's got to be some treasure chests too. Oh, there we go. We got papers, glitches, treasure chests, and like legendary chests. Let's see. Where's the next one? Way up there. Can I even get over there from here? I know, I think at one point in the game that they bring the drawbridge down. Get through here easier. It's better to be too skilled than no skills. I know, I think I got all the skills. So. Wait, there's a letter here. There it is. Dear Lizzie, Daddy is still far away from his grand adventure, but he misses you very much and thinks of you every moment. I know you wanted with all your heart that I should be there for you for your birthday. Oh, 19... wait, what year am I in? Oh, yeah, I'm in 1916. Yeah. I should be there for your birthday, and I wanted it too. I hope you like the present I sent. Hold it tight when you go to sleep, and that way it will be closer to you. I will be closer to you. You must do everything Mommy tells you and must study hard at school and make me very proud, as I know you will. Already from your letter, I can see how nicely you write and how very clever you are getting. I have made a new friend I've made a new friend here who likes to write too. His name is Wilfred, and he spends much of his time writing poetry. If you're a good little girl, I will ask him to write you a poem for you. Would you like that? And with all the love in the world, Daddy. Sergeant Michael Perel was killed at the Battle of the Sona following month. Okay, so these are just like letters from the soldiers and stuff, huh? Can I get up there somehow? Back where? Oh, there we go. Hey, there's that. Wonder if I could fall and get that. Now I'm gonna have to jump, but after I get all this stuff. I like the Izu guys so much, but they used to make humans their slaves, and now they rely on them. I don't think they're really relying. A lot of them are helping humanity. I mean, they saved the planet. It's not their planet anymore. They're all friggin' dead, and all the contacts you have with them are constructs. I think Minerva at one point was trying to get her construct into was it Desmond? But she was trying to get her construct into a human so that she can live again, but you know, she was just a freaking computer construct, man. So I don't think they're doing anything for themselves now. I mean, Juno, I think, was the one that saved humanity with Desmond, you know, by helping Desmond. Oh shit. Get back up there. By helping Desmond save the freaking world from the solar flares. Damn it, would they stop doing that? I'm just trying to jump. No! Wow. Why? God. It's like I have to press. I missed it! I missed it! After all that. Son of a bitch. Why? How do I get back up there now? Son of a bitch. For all that. Oh, come on. There was nothing there to grab. You see that? She grabbed the air. There was a freaking railing right next to it, but she grabbed the air instead of the freaking railing. Go! There we go. Okay, I'll see if I can get back up again. No. Ah. Now, where do I need to even go? I'll come back and get that thing. I'm trying to get to the next sync point there. I guess if I'm already here, I can try one more time. So how? Oh, wait. Oh, I get it. I need to get on the edge, maybe on the edge of that drawbridge and jump. Wait, maybe from here? No, that's not going to do it either. From... Oh, shit. Oh, I was hoping I would hit that. Okay, if I get right, line up on it. Right like that, maybe? No! Did I get it? I don't think I got it. Son of a bitch. I'm not going to make it this time. Battle of Sona was super tragic. It's... Dang it, what's going on? I'm trying to get up there. They still find bodies when excavating over there. The number who died is still unknown. Estimated 1.2 million. Yeah, that sucks. I think I need to jump from this side somehow. How am I going to do that? Can I? No. See, I can't jump from this side. Maybe from this ledge here. That'll put me out a little further. No, that's not going to do it either. I'm not going to be out far enough. I think what I need to do is get right over the top of it and drop. Oh, God. I'm going to die. I was hoping I could fall into that thing of hay. Close but no cigar. Yeah. Okay, which side am I on? I'm on. Oh, hey, I'm on the side. Okay, wait. I need to go up. I can go get that now. I'm going to wait for that one in the middle until last, because that one looks like it's going to be... Maybe I can get it more once the bridge comes down. I'm pretty sure that bridge comes down at one point. Come on. Where is it? Is it here? Can't be right. Where's the sink point? It's not letting me sink. Wait, what's going on? Nothing above me. Is it below me? Blow me, bastards. Frickin' game. Come on. I'm gonna die. Where is this frickin' sink point? Where? Come on, sink points usually have eagles flying around them. It's up there. It is there. What the hell is going on here? I can't even get back up there. I can't get off of this thing. There we go. Is this the one that I already have? Is that the problem? Yeah, it's the one I already have. Where's the other one then? Shit, it's way over there. Ah, so stupid. That was just stupid. I'm losing it, man. I'm losing it. You already synced. Yep. Yep. Duh. Look at these old freaking World War One armored freaking vehicles and tanks. These things crack me up, man. Now, where am I going? Right there. World War I warfare seems so much more brutal, almost primal. Yeah, it's got to be the worst war in history, man, because we had so much advanced technology that we didn't know how to use right. We had no clue about the destruction of it. Mustard gas, that was like the worst thing ever, man. In those trench warfares, the only way they could get any leadway at all is that they would lob freaking mustard gas mortars into the freaking, I'm not even gonna read all that, into the trenches, and just totally mess up everybody that was in the trenches. They're just like burn your skin. All it'd have to do is, and if you tried to breathe it, man, it was even worse. All it'd have to do is touch any part of your body, and it would just burn like freaking acid. And then they were just developing nerve gas too, and nerve gas would just kill you within seconds, minutes at the most. I had to study all that shit when I was in the Army because I was an ammunition specialist. Actually, I was an ammunition storage specialist. That's what it was. Had to learn how to store all that stuff so that it wouldn't explode. I was basically a warehouse person. But we did demolition. It was storage and demolition was the actual title. In the Ordnance Corps. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Is this stuff only popping up when I get into the area? So I did not see that on the map when I was on my way over here. Metallica's one music video. Johnny got his gun. Yeah, it's based on Johnny Got His Gun, which is an old story from way back. I don't even know when that first came. There was a movie about it back in the 50s, maybe. Based on a Canadian soldier who got turned into a medical experiment after being hit by an artillery shell. Yeah, he couldn't see, couldn't hear, couldn't move. Was just pretty much a vegetable, but I guess his brain was still working. Couldn't see, hear, talk, or move. There was some kind of a Twilight Zone episode about that too, I think. Did you say what branch your grandfather was in? Zero asked, but I may have not been listening. Oh, I don't know. I must have missed him asking. He was in the Army. He was. He started out as a private in World War II. Was a master sergeant before he got, no, I think he was a first sergeant before he got out of World War II, before World War II was over. And then he became a master sergeant in before the Korean War actually started. And then he became a warrant officer, which is like a general. There's in the Army, there's 3 different types of ranks. There's enlisted men, which are just privates. Then there's non-commissioned officers, and then there's officers. Officers are more the businessmen type that have been to college and think they know everything. And the sergeants, the NCOs, non-commissioned officers, are the like blue-collar workers of the military. And so if you are not an officer, I guess you can get a field commission sometimes to become an officer. I don't know how that works. But my grandfather was a sergeant, and that's not what I need. And so he got to the highest possible rank that he can get, which was master sergeant, or sergeant major. I can't remember which one's higher, master sergeant or sergeant major, but there's only, it's E8 is what they call it. It's enlisted 8. And then the E9, there's only one of those in the Army, and that's like the sergeant of all the Army, the whole Army. There's one of them in the Army. And so when you get to E8, you can't go any higher, and they promoted him again, and so he became a warrant officer, which is like a general, but instead of calling him, okay, so if you're a sergeant in the Army, they call you sergeant. If you're an officer in the Army, they call you sir. But if you're a warrant officer, they actually call you either chief or they'll call you mister. They just have a regular salutation of mister. So he was, but then a warrant officer, you have 4 different ranks. There's warrant 1, 2, 3, and 4. He made it up to warrant 2, so he is like a 2-star general. But a non-commissioned officer version of the general. I don't know if that explains it right. So he was a chief warrant officer 2, was his actual rank. He was in the, I don't know, I think he was just a regular grunt during World War II, but by the time he got to Korea, he was in the Quartermaster Corps, which is supply. And so he kind of ran his division of quartermasters. He also had a Silver Star and a Bronze Star. So he was highly decorated. He had all kinds of medals and shit. But the Silver Star and the Bronze Star. The Bronze Star is for like bravery beyond the call of duty, you know, like way beyond. It's something that somebody would get completely commended for if for doing something that's way above and beyond the call of duty. And the Silver Star is even higher accolade for doing something that's really. He never told me exactly what he got those for. I know that one of them, he said, I think the Silver Star he never said. But the Bronze Star, he was talking about this one thing one time, and I'm pretty sure that's why he got it. Where there was an air raid, and he was in a Jeep. Actually, him and a friend of his were out getting drunk, and they were in this Jeep. And the air raid started, and there's bombs flying everywhere, and they took off back towards the base, and they why can't I get that? They got blowed up in the Jeep, and he lost like 3 of his fingers and somehow in the explosion, and he still freaking pulled the other guy out to safety because the Jeep landed on top of the other guy. He still pulled the guy to safety while he was still freaking, like, you know, just barely survived himself. And guess they didn't know he was drunk at the time too. He always cracked up about that because I asked him. He had like half a thumb and only 2 fingers on one of his hands. Damn it! I can't get that. So I was asking him about that, and he started laughing about it and telling me the story of it. He didn't say that's where he got the Bronze Star, but he never even mentioned the Bronze Star. I found it after he died in his sock drawer. I gave it to his son. He was my step-grandfather, so I gave it to his real son. It was a little case with all his medals in it. That guy was pretty amazing, though, man. Damn it, I cannot. Maybe I gotta go over here and try. Gotta go that way? Oh, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Maybe. No, this ain't high enough. I can't even grab that shit from here. Is this gonna go that far over there? No, it's not. Nope, not even close. Yeah. Anyway, my real grandfather, the one I've never met, and the one my dad hardly even knew, was a colonel in the U.S. Army. The only one of my son's generation, my kids' generation, all of them. But he's more closer age to my youngest son that's even been in the military. Everybody in my family's been in the military. All the men up to up to my generation for like a lot of generations before that. I've been in the military. And like I said, the only one that my son's generation is my brother's oldest son. He's actually been up here a couple times where we live now. He's the only one of only 2 people from Fresno that's even been up here to visit us. Oh, there, finally. Damn, that was a pain in the butt. I think he went through some trauma over there in Afghanistan or wherever he was stationed. It was Afghanistan. He said Afghanistan before. But he really does not like the government anymore, or the VA. He's always putting them down and shit. I don't like the government. I like our system. Me and him actually had an argument one night. We were all drunk. We had an argument over him putting down the United States. And he said, there's a lot of better places in the world to live than the United States. I said, name one. And he couldn't name one. I kept yelling at him, name one, name one. I said, there is though, probably a lot of places you can live that are better than the United States, but none of them that have, what I meant, I think I said is one that has a better system if it's working right. No! Damn it, I knew that was going to fucking happen. I said, it might be screwed up. We might have some problems. But it's still better than the alternative. We got a big old argument about it. I mean, yeah, it's the people in the United States. That's what I told him. I said, the people in the United States government might be assholes, might be screwed up, but if they treated the system right, if it wasn't run by people, let's get AI, programming AI to be completely freaking constitutional. Let them run the government. No, I don't think so. But shit, it's the people that screw up the government. It's not the freaking government itself. The way it's supposed to be, the way it's meant to be ran is far different from the way they run it. And it's only been within the last 50 years that they've been screwing it up. Actually, more like the last 20 to 30 years, it's got real bad. Oh shit, am I in the red zone? I was looking at the chat. What's your guys' opinion of mandatory military service? If you're fit and well for it? I kind of on the fence about that. I think it would be a good idea to teach it. If I could trust the government anymore, the people running the government, I would think it would be a good idea.
I think I'll take to father, but like a duck to water.
At least for males, not for females. If a woman wants to go in, that should be her own decision. I don't think women should be forced into the military. And I'm iffy, kind of iffy if they should even be on the front lines. You know, I don't think they should myself. Truthfully, because it's too much of a distraction. Men are instinctively programmed to protect women and children. A lot of men, not most, some men don't do that. Some men just, wouldn't do that because they're just stupid asses. And they're denying their instincts. Oh, shit. There it goes. Oh, shit. I don't want to kill these guys. Come on, stop jumping it and freaking open it before this guy tries to slice your face off. Like, oh! I didn't remember that. There's freaking floodlights. If you get in a floodlight, they automatically shoot you. That's not good. Gotta remember that. Anyway, so if you have a woman in a foxhole with a soldier and something happens where everybody's going to be fighting, I feel like the guys would try to protect the woman, and that would distract them from their job. Even if the woman didn't need protecting, it would be instinctive. Guys would try to protect each other also, but maybe, I don't know. It's kind of hard. That's kind of hard to say. That's why I think it's a little iffy. Oh, shit. All my instincts say that it would be a bad idea. It'd be like, I don't know how to explain it right. But in other words, I do think that it might be good for men to get some discipline. It'll teach them some things that all men should know, Women are more naturally disciplined than men in the first place, and men are kind of wild because of their testosterone, and it would help them control themselves. That's not to mean that I believe in war, because I don't. I believe if it's necessary, you have to do it. If you have people, leaders that are freaking warmongers that are trying to, bully other people, or worse, they need to be freaking taught a lesson, or they need to be defended against, put it that way. But I don't think the military should ever be an offensive weapon, just a defensive weapon. But we also still always need to be on the ready. I watched a film. They had a remake where the soldier is a woman now, though. Of Johnny Got Your Gun. Or just a regular war movie. I hate it. I think teaches responsibility and discipline, though, so it is a good thing. Oh, hated it. Yeah, when you were in, yeah. I think maybe some women, might need the discipline, but I think that should be their own choice, because I think women should be able to make a choice whether they want to be in the business world or not be in a business world, or be in something like that, or just be mothers, and which is, I think, a good thing that is being pushed out of society. The idea of a woman just wanting to be a mother and stay home. They can still do all kinds of other things and be a mother, but do they have to work in the frickin' rat race, work for stupid people and do stupid things and think that that empowers them? That doesn't empower them. What empowers them is being a good person and maybe making a good home for themselves, that could be a lot more empowering, I think. If your BCO sends you to OCS, I don't know what BCO is, but you're probably not going to be doing field work again. What's BCO? Yeah, if you're an OCS, if you go to OCS, like become an officer, you probably aren't going to be on the front lines anyway. There's some lieutenants that are squad leaders and shit in some units, but mostly not. And it's usually only if you go into the Air Force or the Navy, that's even a completely different story, because they don't get on the front lines. Maybe a lot of pilots and crew members of planes will be flying over enemy territory, but and they could crash there and then still have to survive behind enemy lines, but they're not foot soldiers. They're not going to be on the front lines, just the Marines and the Army. Every man in my line for the last 100 years has served, but I'm the one that will ruin the tradition. Yeah. If a man isn't willing to make sacrifices for his woman and his children, then what kind of man is he? Yep. I don't want to serve. Damn gender equality. I do think that anybody, well, that's not completely right. I think it would be funny if every single feminist is forced to join the military. I don't think it would be a very good military if they did, but it would just be funny. It would be justice. And not office jobs, not officer jobs. They had to be foot soldiers. They had to be infantry or artillery or the real grunt work, you know. Every feminist. Gender equality bit you in the ass. I didn't ask for it. I don't want to be a bricklayer. Yeah. Johnny got his gun. I don't know if they ever came out with it, though. It sounds like a bad idea. What a female version of it. I've never felt competitive, but have always had a maternal instinct. I'm not sure how others feel, though. And, you know, I think that these non-binary people have one thing right. There is a spectrum, but it's not the way that they say it is. There's a spectrum of people that are all the way from really super masculine all the way to really super feminine. And that doesn't matter what sex you are, because there's really masculine women and there's really feminine women and there's really masculine men and really feminine men. And it's just natural that way, because I've seen kids that were really super feminine boys. And right in my head, the first thing that I think of, oh, when he grows up, he's going to be gay. And they grow up and they're gay. I swear to God. But nowadays, they wouldn't be considered gay. They would have freaking already transitioned, man, you know. But I think that if a woman is really feminine, they should be encouraged to be a feminine woman and do the things that feminine women would want to do, and not be forced into the job market or forced into the military or forced into the freaking corporate freaking rat race, you know. And that's what they're pretty much doing now, is trying to force, or they, not now, but they started about 20 years ago trying to force them into college and becoming, because they wanted them to be CEOs. Oh, there's not enough women CEOs in the corporations because it's a freaking misogyny, you know. It's a patriarchy and it's misogynist and all this bullshit. But who the females that were pushing that were more masculine anyway, so how is that not going to be misogynist if they're freaking masculine females, you know? They're the ones that are pushing it. I guess some of them weren't really masculine, but a lot of them were lesbian. I know that, back in the 70s. What's their name? Gaynor? Is that one of them? No. Whoever freaking owned Cosmopolitan back then. Can't remember. I don't know. I just think that people should be able to pursue what direction they would like to be, you know, and they should be encouraged and given the options to do that stuff, and then be encouraged to do it. You know, if a man is really masculine, they should be able to get out and freaking, you know, do some blue collar work. They shouldn't be encouraged to go to freaking college and be a scientist. I mean, most scientists are not super hyper masculine either, you know. They're kind of in the middle there somewhere. I don't know. I have some weird theories. See, battalions commanding officer. Oh. Was that an English way to say it? We just call them, like, we got a company commander and then you got a battalion commander. We don't call them officers because that's a given. If they're the commander of a company, they're an officer, and they're usually either a captain or a major. If they're the commander of a battalion, they're the battalion commander, and they're usually colonels or even generals. And then, like, the squad leaders, or the platoon leaders, are usually lieutenants, and then the squad leaders are usually sergeants. Although you have in commanding the men itself, you usually have a first sergeant, which is pretty high-ranking sergeant. It's E7, and they're in charge of all the men in all the companies. And they're like the blue-collar foreman, you know. The Bible says that God suffers not men's burden, and feminists these days don't understand how much men have to deal with. Yeah. Suffers not unto women. Oh, wait. God suffers not unto women. I've heard that before. I've got to think about exactly what he means by that. At least here there's 2 companies in a battalion, and there's 4 battalions in a regiment. I'm not sure how many companies are in a battalion in the U.S. Army. I think it's more than 2 though, because there was in the place where I was stationed in Germany, we were the only ordnance company in the place. It was called a concern. There was like 5 companies there, and we were the only ordnance company. But there was 4 other companies, and they were all transportation companies, and they were all from the same battalion. And they supported us by driving us back and forth to places where we needed to be and shit like that. And there was 4 of them, 4 companies, and each company has 4 platoons, and each platoon has 4 squads. So I think it's all 4, 4, 4, 4 in the Army. Although each squad is more than 4 people. You got, 8 to 10 sometimes in a squad. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh, I gotta go down and get those. See if I can run in and run out without killing anybody. Oh, they're under me. Okay, that's easy. Let's get down here. Get down, make love. That's an old song. Oh God, no! Oh, that's Templars. I can kill these guys. Whee! Oh shit, he's jacking me. Like a 58 Pontiac. No, I don't want to kill the fucking soldiers. No, 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 no. I will outrun you because you're a stupid ass. Oh, he's coming this way. Maybe he's not so stupid. Can I get this? No. Damn it. Damn it. Come on. Come on. I freaking hit the button like 5 fucking times. It says medicine. Medicine. Maybe I'm out of medicine. I don't know. No, it says I had 5. I was pressing it. It said press up on the D-pad. I'm sitting there pressing it. I'm spamming the D-pad. Boop, 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 and nothing happened. Son of a beach. In a beach costume. Oh, that would be a bikini, maybe. A beach, you know, not a bitch, but a beach. Okay, I got one of them. What was the other 2? I think I'm going to go around the other way. No, I'm not in the red zone. Leave me alone. You shouldn't be here. Where should I be? Sound like Forrest Gump. Come on. I can't go. There. No, 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 you were on the right track a second ago. You freak. Come on. Can't I go up a little bit? A little bit? There. Wow. How hard was that? You make things out to be so friggin' hard. Wait, is that on the other side of that wall? What the hell? No, I see. I can't get over there. Where is it? Oh, God. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. They're going to get me. I'm going to run. I'm going to run. I'm going to run. Like, I can't get in here? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Can't get in here either. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What is going on here? What's over here? Oh, oh, here it is. Here it is. Get it. Quick. Now run. Nobody tried to get me. Until I'm out of here. Now somebody's trying to get me. Okay, I made it. I'm still alive. Well, not for lack of dying. There's another red zone. It means men shouldn't have to suffer women shouldn't have to suffer men's burdens because they're not made to endure them. That's true. And the same thing with men shouldn't have to suffer women's burdens. So, in other words, men cannot have babies. Women have to deal with that burden of actually giving birth. Although after the birth giving is not a burden, well, unless you want to freaking call it that. That doesn't make it so. but actually giving birth, you know, there's a lot of things that each sex endures that shouldn't have to be endured by the other sex, you know. But now they're just trying to mush all that together so that everybody is in the same boat, so that we can all be good little worker bees with a hive mind. Well, this was lame. All three of those guys did not try to fight back. When a feminist passes basic training, she probably feels like a lord. She feels like she's accomplished nothing. No. I don't know. Like G.I. Jane, was that movie with Demi Moore? I don't think feminists are feminist is feminist anymore. We should just call them miserables. Miserables. Or retards. Moronists. Moronism. What used to crack me up is starting like 10 years ago. They would ask that question. Do you believe in equal rights? And if you said yeah, they say, well, then you're a feminist. You know, I believe in equal rights under the law. That doesn't mean equal rights under society, under social values and stuff. Whoa, why? Why would you do that? You needed a bath? Why is every time I turn around there's another freaking chest somewhere? I have a few days off, but I'll use them to organize my house since my girlfriend is moving in with me on Sunday. She's moving in? That was quick. I thought you just started going out with her again. So you changed your mind about being tied down and everything, huh? That's good though. That's good. I'm happy for you. You seem like you need a girl to keep you honest and organized and stuff. Maybe I'll miss a couple streams. Well, we'll know why. That's good to know. So we won't think that you fell off the face of the earth. Well, there it is. She'll reorganize it again. Yeah, that's true, man. Why organize? Wait till she gets there and let her help. I know. Good luck, but don't be surprised if some things are moved around. You can't call them retards because you'll get another group of people on your back. say we're not retards, but you can't say that. That's ableism. Even though we're not retards, I take offense by being called a retard, but you can't say that because then the retards will take offense by being called feminist. I don't know. I'm just so stupid. I think of the stupidest things. Once upon a time, everything made sense. Calling it like it is will always get you eat. Yep. I've always had other women living with me, and they literally take over the place. As long as she leaves my workstation alone, I'm fine. Yeah. You know, that's true. That's why men always talk about man cave and stuff, because men only need just like, oh shit. They need like, oh shit. What the hell? All men need is a little space to call their own, and they're happy.
What could they be protesting?
Unless they're hoarders. I love my little bus, man. It's not a little bus, but I mean, it's little. Oh, okay, so I can't even get over here yet. That's Tower of London. I'm not going to be able to get over there yet. So I figure if I ever get in another relationship where I want to live with another girl, what I was thinking is I'll get another trailer. I'll get another RV or something, you know, and park them right next to each other and make a hallway to each one of them, and then we'll both have our own little caves. We'll have a woman's space and the man's space, you know. But we'll have it connected together by the front doors, you know, or just have them so close that they're just, you could just like put a little tiny hallway. I take it Latinas are not of the submissive side. That depends. They're not real submissive, but they're not. They're still pretty feminine, I think. Wait. Don't let her get away. Oh no. Oh no. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I will be forced to kill you. I don't want to have to kill you. I don't want to have to kill you. Don't want to have to kill you. I'm going to run in this one then. And I'm going to have all of them after me. Where does she think she's going? Where does she think she's going? Go up, up, up. If I get her in my sights, boom, boom, out go the lights. So I was thinking about that song. Okay, so that was a really popular song when I was younger. It's by Pat Travers. Pat Travers. Pat Travers? Pretty sure I'm right. Really good guitar player. He plays a lot of boogie woogie and blues and stuff. And he did the song Boom Boom Out Go the Lights. And I was thinking about that a while back, you know, because all the feminist stuff that's going on, and they trying to come up with all these different songs from the old days that are like misogynistic or bad. And I was thinking, he's talking about his girlfriend, and he's saying, if I get her in my sights, boom, boom, out go the lights. I was thinking maybe he was talking about beating her up or something. I'm saying, oh man, why ain't the feminists going after that song? And then I started thinking about it. What he really means is sex. Boom, boom, out go the lights. If he gets her in his sight, he's going to have sex with her. And boom, boom is the sex part, and out go the lights is, you know, turning off the lights so you can have sex, maybe? I don't know. It just sounds right to me. I don't think it's what they think it means, or what I thought it meant at first. So I think I need to come back into this place later. Let me get the flock out of here. You're right, Elizabeth. Yeah. I like my women feminine and with a strong character. Yep. That's what I was trying to say. They're not submissive, but they're feminine. And they like being women. Oh shit, why did I whistle at those guys, and why did they freaking get mad at me for it? They don't believe in feminism either. A woman shouldn't never whistle at a man. That's just stupid. Okay, I'm going to go talk to Churchill. Let me finish looking at chat real quick. Here we are taught to play the supportive role. You mean submissive? No, that's not exactly the same, is it? Yes, loyalty is a strong virtue to us. Stand by your man, something that like that. I wouldn't want a submissive partner ever. No. I've had a few girlfriends that were as supportive. It's a little bit different than submissive. Submissive, you think more like slaves, you know? And I think that's because freaking feminists have got that pounded into our heads. That's not exactly, I think, what it means. And supportive, it's like in the Army, I was a support role. I was in a support role in the Army as a ammunition storage company, ordnance company. We were support for the grunts, the foot soldiers, the ones that actually went out there and risked their lives. And well, we kind of would have risked our lives too, because if you know anything about war, one of the first things they want to do is get rid of the frickin' ammunition, so the enemy's going to go blow up frickin' ammunition dumps. So it's pretty dangerous, and that's the places where we worked. But we were in a supportive role for the grunts that were actually out there risking their lives, and that's what I think of when I think of that, is that a supportive role in a marriage or a relationship is that the man is out there doing all the risk taking and all the dealing with all the fucking crazy people out there, and the woman is at home keeping the home in order, taking care of like the social life, taking care of actual life. You know, the man is doing something to to live. Making a living means that's not your life. That means you're making a living. You're making the money so that you can live, so that you can have a private life. The work is not your private life. Your private life is your home life, and the women are in charge of that home life. That's the supportive role. The men are out there trying to deal with the freaking crazies and trying to make enough money to survive, while the women are home trying to give the whole family a good social life, a good living, a good life in general. And that's a really good, cool thing to do. My first wife was pretty much stay at home. My second wife also, although but when we met, she was, and I was thinking about this the other night because I mentioned it, she was trying to get a modeling career going before, or when we first met and stuff, and she kind of just put that on the back burner after she got pregnant the first time. And then I don't know why she never got back into that. And it wasn't because I discouraged her from doing it. I tried to encourage her to do it. She just thought that to do that she would have to move to LA, and she didn't want to, and I don't know. I can't remember. But she was pretty much stay at home. And my third wife was not. I actually stayed at home most of the time in that marriage and took care of the kids. Her kid, my stepson, and my daughter, and did all the school stuff. I was a coach of the Little League team. I did mechanics on the side. I was an auto mechanic back then. But yeah, and then my fourth wife, she stayed at home, but part of the time she was actually working as a bartender, though. I don't know. Okay, I wouldn't. Oh, I already read that. Submissive just means being grateful for the providing rather than making your life hell. Yeah. Yeah, and like I was saying, it's the more okay, so this is my theory, and I've had this theory for a long time, is that all through time, men, this is why men, they say men don't have emotions, but they do. They just suppress their emotions, and they do it on purpose, but they still have outlets to let out their emotions. But the reason why they suppress their emotions is because emotions are a sign of weakness when you're out in the public with other guys. Guys that will stab you in the back. Guys that will start wars with you. All through history, from tribal days even. You didn't know how to trust other people except for if they're in your own tribe. You cannot trust somebody else coming in from your tribe, into your tribe from somewhere else. Most cultures, primitive cultures, didn't even have a separate word for stranger and enemy. It was the same word. A stranger is your enemy because that person has a big chance of stabbing you in the back. They might be a spy just checking out your shit just to see, so that they can have some their raider friends come in and freaking wipe you out and take all your resources. So then when we moved into cities, big cities, Mesopotamia, Babylon and all those cities, you had all these different cultures coming in together, but you're still kind of tribal. But you had to interact with the other tribes. So you had to deal with people that were potentially enemies all the time. And so men took on that role. I think it was a mutual arrangement between the men and the women. The women, being the smarter of the two sexes, decided, hey, I don't want to have to deal with all these fucking assholes. I would rather stay home and work on our family life. This is the good part. This is the part that they're working for. They're out there fighting and dying for, so that they will have a good home life. And let the men deal with all these crazies, because they're better at it, because they can hide their emotions. They can freaking deal with somebody and intimidate these people enough so that they'll leave us the fuck alone, or go out and kill the motherfuckers if they have to, which is might look wrong in our point of view nowadays, but that's just the way things were back then. And the women took on that role because they knew that was the better role. And the men were stronger. They were physically stronger. And testosterone made them freaking more aggressive. And they were it was easier for them to hide their emotions. And they could do that so they can intimidate people better. So that's always been my theory. Well, not always, but in the last 20 years, I've started coming up with this theory. And I think it's true, man, that women wanted it that way. It was safe. It was safer. Not completely safe, but it was safer. And because we had to get our next generation of people, our children, and keep them safe too. And women were a lot more nurturing and caring and emotional. They can relay that to the kids and teach them how to become better people. And they also had the discipline of their father. So it was a mutually beneficial arrangement between men and women. And I think women wanted it that way. So if there was any patriarchy at all, it was ran by the women. Pretty much. So I think that patriarchy is a wrong word for it. There should be something that was like patriarchal matriarchy, patriarchal matriarchy, something, it was both. And that's how it's been until the pill, birth control. Exactly how it's been throughout time. And women have been in charge. When women fucking really wanted something, they went out and did something about it. They're the ones that started freaking prohibition in the United States, freaking temperance union, and the sovereigns, what do you call them? Suffragettes. They wanted their men out of the bars, away from all the whores, and at home and making a living. So they went in and Molly Hatchet, that the band, they got their name from a freaking temperance union leader that would go into freaking bars with a hatchet and chop up the freaking bars. That's why they called her Molly Hatchet. And that's been going on since the beginning of time. In the French Revolution, the men were freaking pitty-footing around and not getting anything done, so the women organized. And they were the first big protest in the French Revolution. It was the women storming the Bastille or something. Was it the Bastille? It was something. Anyway, let's see. I think gender roles are accurate and healthy. Yep, they are. Women fronted prohibition, learned something new, probably because their husbands were out drinking. They were out drinking and whoring, and the women didn't want that to happen anymore. So they freaking went and busted up the bars, got the vote, and I think they might have got the vote right after or right before, but it was right during that time that women got the vote and decided that this is just too much. They wanted their freaking husbands home and stop whoring around and shit. And they did. And then that led into the Great Depression. So they had the right idea. They just went about it the wrong way and caused the world to freaking fall into a freaking whirlwind of despair and and agony. Anyway, let me get back to this. Let me go talk to...
survive the streets. Right here.
I hope you like my new office, Miss Fry. As you can see, my informants have found some promising leads. Evidence of spy activity has surfaced around the field hospital, St. Catherine's Docks, and the Tower of London. I needn't remind you how crucial it is that we put a stop to these infiltrators.
So what am I doing? Oh, these are like, we're on a spy hunt. What? The Apothecary Twins? Hoptons? Walpole Lane. I'm not sure what that is either. Clarence Stockhouse. Another spy hunt. The Magpie. And what was that? Zeppelin Raid. That one sounds fun. Wait, is that it? Is prostitution legal in Lithuania? I doubt it. No, but they do digital prostitution on fans only, which isn't much different. Yeah. Of course. Hold on 1 second. Oof. Okay, where's this thing at that I'm looking? Is it under me? It's under me.
Rush some sense into him.
Reach the aircraft gun. Oh, that's like the thing I was just doing a while ago. Oh God, is it moving? It's moving. It's moving. Hurry.
Hey, someone get up.
I got bastards after me. Why? I'm trying to save all of you. Damn. Why were the bastards after me? Whoa, shit! Kick him over. Kick him overboard. Are we moving? Moving again. Where? Oh, shit. Damn. Wait, that's Spitfire. No, wait. There's no Spitfires in World War I. Oh, shit. I'm getting Zeppelin. Is that it? Oh, yeah. Loyalty. Why did Winston Churchill look like Q from Star Trek? In that picture.
Yeah, good on ya.
Good on ya! Good on ya, mate! How do I get out of here? I don't want to swim. I just saved the world. Shouldn't have to swim. The roads sound familiar, but I don't know why. Well, it's London. Probably heard of them before. How do I get across now? Over here? It was Walpole Lane. That was one of them. I remember that one. I'd have to look and see what the other ones were. Oh, God. Oh, God. Here comes a boat. Here comes a boat. Hurry, hurry. Don't get run over. Oh, shit. Run, 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 run. Run faster. Run faster. Oh, hey. It's a U-boat. Why? Did they have big old submarines like this in World War I? That's a big submarine for a World War I. I didn't know that. They had submarines, though, back even in the Civil War, which was 1860s. But there was only one of them, I think, and it was, like, pretty archaic. Where am I going? Oh. Back where I just came from. Kinda. It was called the Iron something. Ironside? Well, that's him. Now there's a lot of bastards in here. Oh shit. You dead, sir. You dead. Kick you in the balls, buddy. And then cut him off. Oh shit. Now what? No! I'm trying to get you to hide. Who's looking at me? Somebody's coming through this door, huh? Don't come any closer. Oh God, somebody's on the other side now. What the hell? I thought he just got rid of the motherfuckers. I'm gonna hit one of those freaking boxes of dynamite and we're all gonna go up. Like the 4th of July. Which is in the wrong country. Okay. I want to loot everybody. It is 1916 E-class, maybe L-class though, because it looks bigger. Looks pretty big. That's what I was thinking. It just looked big. I know that they had submarines by this point, but I thought they looked a lot different. That looks more like a World War II style. Okay, so what am I doing? I got something else to steal. So I gotta kill everybody? Oh, there's somebody right over there too. Let me get that one first. Hey, butt lickers. I will kill you. Yeah. I was just going to steal from you and let you live, but you called my hand. Oh, wow. That was pretty gnarly. I probably knew all that at one point in time. I just don't remember anymore. No! You freaking retard. Why do you want sewer water all over you? Pretty sure there was a lot of sewer water in the Thames in them days. It's like all big cities. That was their sewage. That's why you don't want to swim in the Hudson River in New York, from what I understand. Okay, what am I trying to do? Destroy the spy's military equipment. Where is this military equipment that I hear tell about? Is that it? What do I destroy it with? Probably all that dynamite that I've been seeing everywhere, huh? There's some up there. I could just throw it out the window right on top of this. Maybe. Did that work? Where'd it go? Did it just go right into the water? I don't even see it down there. I think it just flew right over into the water. That's just not right, man. Now let's try another one. If I do it more than twice, then that's the meaning of insane, right? Expecting different results. Yeah, right there, right there. Whoa, where'd it go? Went too far. Well, there's another one right there. Come on. Don't make me walk around over here. I'm gonna have to walk all the way up there now. Let me try a different angle. I just can't throw it that high. That's just not right, sucker. Why? Why? Okay, these guys are gonna see me. Oh, maybe not. Can I just ignite it and run? Let me stand up first. No! Stand up, you freak! There. Run! 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 Oh shit, why? Why? God, I'm trying to hide. Can I please hide? No! I'm trying to hide. Please. Please. Let me in. There we go. Is he the only one? Okay. Then that's not bad. I'll just go up here and end him. Okay, so one of them's down. Where's the other two? There's one. Alrighty. So I got lots of dynamite over here. Let's just do this thing. Right here. See if I can ignite that and run. Oh, all these are going to blow. I better get back here further. So there's the last one over there. Looks like a artillery cannon of some kind. "73 men sailed on the San Francisco Bay." Okay. You're just a freak of evolution. Run! 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 That would be it. Escape the area. Yep. Yep. Oh god, there's another guy over here. That's in a different area. Can I just jump up, please? And I'm out of here. Whoop. Alrighty. Oh, whoa, 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 where'd it go? Oh, it's, what's her name again?
I once loathed the very sight of your kind, in the same way you recoil in the presence of an arachnid.
They thought we were spiders?
By we who came before, the Isu. We crafted you in our image, but deprived you of our true gifts. You were bred for hard labor, and in extreme cases, war. We built great observatories to monitor you, devices to control you. We blessed you with resilience, but cursed you with ambition. And so you rebelled against us. I suppose we are to blame for the state of your species. Is it any wonder so many of these simulations revolve around violence?
That's definitely Minerva. Minerva's a bitch. Alright, got one area done. Okay. So, oh wait, what's that? I didn't see that before. Another Zeppelin raid? I don't know about that either. Is that's the entire place? It's not district by district. So I'm only missing 3 letters, 6 glitches, 20 chests, and 2 of the other chests. What time is it? It's 11:30. Yeah, probably should get off here in a minute. What is your favorite soda, if you like it at all? Mine would probably be Orange Crush or Pepsi. I can't drink Pepsi anymore because I have bad reactions to caffeine. But unless I can find the caffeine-free kind, which is very rare. But I still drink Orange Crush once in a while. There's another one over here. Those. And there's a freaking chest. Where's all these things come from? I thought I got them all. So that's only one of the 20 missing chests. 2 more glitches. Well, that's the one I couldn't get before. Oh, here's the other ones. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all the glitches showing then. Ride, Captain, ride upon your mystery ship. Anyway, I think that's a good place to end for the night. All right, let me check out chat again. Anyway, I used to like Dr. Pepper a lot and Mountain Dew a lot, but those are real high in caffeine and they have no non-caffeinated substitutes. I like root beer. And Tiki Punch. Shasta Tiki Punch. That shit's really good. But Pepsi mostly, though. Pepsi has always been my favorite since I was a little kid. I never did like Coke a whole lot, but Pepsi's good. I like strawberry Pepsi even better sometimes. And I've always liked 7-Up. Wakey, wakey, Henrik. Dr. Pepper and Cherry Pepsi. Yep. Sprite. Yeah. I like Sprite too sometimes, but I think I like the flavor of 7-Up a little bit better. But there was a time when I was younger, though, that I actually liked Sprite better than 7-Up. Strawberry and cream Dr. Pepper. They didn't even have all those fancy flavors of Dr. Pepper or Mountain Dew when I was younger. Or when I was, able to drink that shit. So I've never tasted any of them. All the fancy flavored ones. I like Dr. Pepper, though. I definitely used to drink a lot of Dr. Pepper. My favorite is Jaffa, Finland soda, and Pepsi Black Cherry. I've never seen Black Cherry. They did have regular cherry Pepsi, though, before I stopped drinking caffeine, and I drank that quite a bit back then. I really like that because I like cherry. Cherry's one of my favorite fruit flavors, or is my favorite fruit flavor. Yeah, cherry 7-Up is good too, man. I love that. 7-Up is yummy and without caffeine. Yep. I try to stay away from all these diabetics. Yeah. I've never had diabetes or even been close to having it. Even though now I'm a little overweight, I still never had a problem with any kind of diabetes or anything. And I've ate and drank sweet stuff all my life. All that freaking high fructose corn syrup. Actually, they didn't have that when I was younger, and I think that's what started messing with me. They didn't really have that when I was younger. And now everything has it in it. Even stuff that shouldn't have sugar in it has that freaking corn syrup crap in it. Although Caro syrup used to be good on pancakes, and that was corn syrup, but it wasn't high fructose, whatever corn syrup. It wasn't highly processed corn syrup. It was actually real corn syrup. But yeah, I've noticed a difference over the last 5 years or so with sweets that because but I never ate a whole lot of them, but they kind of make me jittery sometimes, I guess. I don't really like to eat a lot of sweets anymore. I don't eat too much that is sweet. I actually, after Elizabeth, after you mentioned something about Hershey's taking over Reese's, I bought a package of Reese's peanut butter cups, and they're in my refrigerator. I bought them like 2 weeks ago, and I still haven't ate them yet. Just figure out the right time to eat them. I want to see if they are different tasting here, like you were saying they tasted different there. That just might be a difference between how they make them here and how they make them over there. I don't know. But I'm going to try them here sometime. I also bought a big thing of Caramel Delight ice cream that I was talking about last night. I haven't even opened it yet. I bought one a month or so ago, and I finished that one a couple weeks ago, and then I bought another one last week. I think it was last week, but I haven't even opened it yet. I've always been very healthy. I just have sleep problems. Might be caffeine, man. I've had a lot of sugar and not diabetic. I'm 44 kilograms, so I am far from average diabetic weight. I'm not even sure what 44 kilograms is. I have no idea about the metric stuff except for measuring a little bit, because sometimes I just have to know that shit because of woodworking and stuff. I know that an inch is about 25 millimeters, and then I can work off of that and try to figure out stuff. And I know that a 2-liter bottle, we get sodas in 2-liter bottles now. I don't know why they switched to 2-liter bottles. They used to be quarts. You get a 2-quart bottle, but then they started making 2 liters. And I know that they're about the same size, so I figure I think a liter is just a little bit more than a quart. And that's my only reference there. A kilo's about 2.5 pounds. I know that just from back in the weed days, back when I was a teenager. I think it's 2.3 pounds, something like that. I could lift you up with one hand. So light. Yeah. Feather. So if kilos are 2.3 pounds, and 44 pounds would be close to 100 pounds. 44, 54, wait, no, 88, just a little over 100 pounds, I think. That's pretty light. It's about the size of my second wife. She was pretty light. $97 pounds, really? I was off on my calculations a little bit then. So I was thinking it was like 102 pounds. But that must mean a kilo is not 2.3 pounds. It's probably 2.2. I don't know. That just doesn't seem right. I don't know. $97 puns. We already went through the puns the other night. I'm 100 kilos, but I am 182 meter, 1.82 meters tall. Oh. Huh. Yeah, I think you're a little lighter than my second wife then. She was the smallest of all of them. Not the smallest girl I ever went out with, but she was the smallest of the wives. Anyway, I think that's it for tonight, guys. I'm tired. I'm sitting here rambling on now. And yawning. So I will be back tomorrow night. I'm hoping, I haven't heard from Darcy yet, but Darcy and King Rat, I'll get a hold of them tomorrow and make sure, but we're supposed to be playing Borderlands 1 tomorrow night on Wednesday nights. Yep. So I'll probably be back with this on Thursday night. And I'll continue here and try to finish off this. I could probably get it done in one night if I don't sit and talk too much. I just need to clear out each one of these areas, 4 more areas, and then I don't know how much more is left of this. I like this little setup there. You know what? I think I can. Let me fast travel back here for a minute. I need to empty my train. $79 kilos and 1.88 meters.
Are you okay? I don't know what happened. I thought I'd lost you.
1.76 is the average height for women in my country. I got short end of the stick, literally. 1. You said 5.5 foot 1, right? 1.757. Yep. Anyway, wait, I was going back to my ship, or my train for a minute before I get off. Where is it? Train, take me on out of this town. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Five seven is the average. That's about the average here too, I think. About 5'7" for women, 5'8". Wow, 28,000. That's a good one. $192 centimeters. Oh, yeah, you're really tall, huh? That's taller than the rest of them. Oh, shit. Scared me. Oh, that's pretty cool looking, though. I can see all the way around in London if I look around in there. Let's see. Yep, there's that big building. Church. All right, this is a good place to end. Anyway, until next time, leave a like, share, subscribe, support my channel if you can, PayPal or Patreon, all in the links below, and hope to see you next time. Have a good one, guys. Adios.